Hi guys, Ricky G here, wellness and beauty influencer. As a celebrity, I know all about stuff, like science and politics. So trust me when I tell you who you should vote for. If you don't vote the right way, that's like a hate crime, and it makes me sad and angry, and I'll leave the country, and you don't want that.
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture, loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the woke, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hello, everyone. How's it going out there? It's Friday. It's Frantic Friday. It's episode 58. On this wonderful Friday, November the 1st, we made it past Halloween. And for all of you guys down there in the South, Election Day is coming up, and then you got Thanksgiving. And hopefully, depending on what happens on Tuesday, hopefully most of you should be all grateful of the results that happen. So we don't have ours till next year, but that's okay. So hopefully all of you guys down there, I'm hoping for the best. So welcome. Yes, we made it through another week of mirth and merriment and all that kind of stuff and all the kind of fun stuff that's going on in the news. And yeah, I just happen to have a day off today, so which is great. So nothing better to do than to put on a fun show. And I want to say hello to everybody that made it here. We have Lord Thoth that made it. Hello, Lord Thoth. Nice to see you, dude. And we also got the illustrious Vince Womack, who says the freelance graphic designer that can help you on a budget, which is me. And you can go over to Freelance Graphics, or you can email me because I have an email address as well, which happens to be this. There you go, on the bottom of the ticker and all that kind of stuff. We have our happy little polar bear that made it into the chat, Snortopoopus Cuber. Hello, Snortopoopus. Great to see you. And we also got into the chat. We got Wendy, Trauma Warrior. Huge circles are coming your way, Wendy. Huge circles. You'll be amazed on Saturday when a certain thing is revealed on another channel. That's all I got to say. And hello to you, Wendy, Trauma Warrior. Nice to see you. And yeah, so everything is kicking. Everything is doing well and fine and dandy. But before we get into more things, shall we introduce everybody?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
And we got our favorite industrialist, Tom. The geeky classic leftist Tom. How's it going, dude?
Hey, that's great. Wait, that's old. Geeky Cloud. What the heck is it? You forgot already. Oh my god.
I am grabbing at straws right now.
That's okay. I've been away for a while due to mental health. Mental health is still there, but hey, time to get back into the swing of things. Time to start living life again. And thank you for your patience, my friend. I greatly appreciate you.
No, it's all good, dude. What better way to bring you back into the aura that is mental health than this show? So,
well, hey, this is isn't it Men's Mental Health Awareness Month this month? Is it not for November or something? I forget how that works.
I don't know, because every month it seems like there's a month for something now, and I can't get.
I know it's dedicated to this. It's long toenail cut clippings. What? No, I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I gotta do that. Dang. So,
how are you doing, good sir? How has life been treating you in the world of geekdom?
So far so good. I have not been disappointed. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. I've been both pleasantly pleased and disappointed. So I got both ends of the spectrum. Started a new job actually last week. Today I actually have the day off, so which is great. Nice. So not too shabby. So I'm rearranging things on my end. I got through Agatha all along, and dear God in heaven,
avoid at all costs. Really bad.
Yes, it's just so cheesy. How's it going, Pop?
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Pop. How you doing, my love?
Oh, doing all right.
Good.
It's wow.
I just won't bother with it then. I wouldn't waste my time.
No,
what is this?
Agatha all along.
Yeah, I've avoided that completely.
Yeah, that show is so full of like witchcraft. Oh man, like and we're not talking like
nothing seems appealing to me.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just the Hollywood fanciness of it all. It's like actual literal witchcraft that they're doing. It's like yeah. And of course you got the singing. Don't forget the singing, just like in The Acolyte. God.
You know what's funny is Joker now came on streaming. I don't want to watch it. I'm not even wasting my time. The Joker 2. No. Nope.
Oh
nope,
God.
Not gonna even bother.
Well, that's a good thing.
Like,
I'm not even gonna bother. So, but other than that, things are going pretty good. And we got a fun-filled show today, depending on what time zone that you're in. So, before we step into all of that, let's dive into...
Tonight, we dive into the diseased human mind. Join me. The gray matter is warm.
Stupid news, the fun part of the show where we begin everything with lowering our IQ considerably. So, let's see. What do we got in stupid news today? Well, it happens to be election season down for you guys down in the States. So, we need to be reminded of this from the New York Times. How can I cure my white guilt? The thing about privilege is that it can be used for good. Really?
Oh. And I wonder why my mental health went loopy.
Because
stuff like this gets me angrier and angry nowadays. There's no white guilt.
Yes.
I wish I'd be guilty for being white. Fight me. Oh my God. Did you watch that documentary?
I know.
Matt Walsh did that thing. Was it I Am White?
Oh yeah. Am I racist?
That was hilarious. But it's very telling of society. Like, we must feel bad for being white. No, I'm not feeling bad for being white. No, bite me.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just another reminder of, just like when Obama became president, people did it out of I guess guilt and to prove that they weren't racist. But now that we got a VP that wants to run for president in America, remember that this is the only way you can probably cure your white guilt. So by voting for a woman of color. There you go. I don't know. Pop, do you have any white guilt that you need to confess on this show?
No, none whatsoever.
No.
I'm not even worried about it. I'm struggling here trying to figure out how to pay my bills with my white privilege.
Same
Uh,
here.
What's the privilege to dollar ratio? And can I take that to the utility company and go, I want to pay my electric bill with my privilege? Is there
Yes.
a 2-to-1 ratio there? How does this work out? How?
I think you have to.
Yeah.
I think in reality, you have to account for all the atrocities that the white race has caused, and you'll still be in the hole. So,
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry.
boy.
Yeah.
To jump on
Yeah,
Pop's
goodness.
thing, like you said, my good sir, I'm the same way. Like, I'd love to go to the store and say, just scan my skin and I should get in there. No, it's not. It doesn't work that way. We all get a
Yeah.
piece.
No.
Oh,
Apparently
man.
not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. With my white privilege card, I'm constantly in the red. So, Vince Womack, yeah, it looks like a white person in the pic is in the minority. Yeah, I can't imagine why. You know. And but yeah, Camel Toe puts the P in VP. Yes, she does. So Padawannabe, hey dude, I use my white privilege to avoid my white guilt. That's my white prerogative.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing it right, sir. So Tom, do you have any white guilt that you need to expunge?
I left that milk in the fridge one time when it went sour, and that was white. And
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no.
That's
Yeah.
it's like really gross and stuff. So, damn, it stunk. I guess we stink after a while, being white. I don't know.
That's right, because drinking apparently white milk is racist.
I mean, I prefer chocolate milk. Don't be wrong. I love chocolate milk. I love it. It's like, yeah, it's so good. But I have no white privilege. I'm sorry. I sleep on a couch. Okay, I take 4-minute showers because I use a camper thing. Yeah, I don't have white privilege. Bite me. Jeez, I'm strong.
Oh man.
But I'm
As for
happy.
me, I yes. I think as for me, I probably carry the most white guilt of them all. Seeing that my mom's German, my dad's Austrian, and you don't get much more white than that. And oh yes, that's right. And they were European immigrants that came to Canada. So I guess I have to account for the colonialism that I need to atone for, even though I was born in downtown Toronto. Yeah, so figure that one out, I guess. Yeah. So Vince Womack, it wasn't white at the end. No, it probably wasn't. It probably curdled and turned to curds and whey.
Nice little cheese or something.
Yeah, exactly. You could use that for poutine. So let's see. Wendy Trumbo Warrior. Where I live, I'm the minority. South Texas is 93% Hispanic.
Oh,
Wow.
That's true. Yep. That's true.
Yeah.
Those border counties
can believe
are largely Hispanic.
Oh boy. How's that multiculturalism working out for you, Wendy or Pop? Pretty good.
I guess so. I kind of stick to my own little corner of Texas.
Everything is south of the border. When you're in the border.
I mean, hell, Hispanic women have nice booties, but that's
Well, there you go. Yeah.
There you go.
And they're very loyal. So you can't argue with that. Lord Thoft, I'm Scottish English and a ginger. Hello.
Oh, you're totally.
You got it.
Totally,
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Soulless ginger.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Scottish on top of that. Wow. I feel for you, man. Let's see. Not born a New Brunswick. Bad Deutscher. Yeah, exactly. I am. I thoroughly 100% am. So yeah, if you got white guilt, like we used to say back in the 80s, 90s, get over it. So next article here. This one. Yeah, this one. Love this one. Transspecies man who self-identifies as deer accidentally shot by hunters because it was hunting season. A South Carolina man who identifies as a deer has been transported to a hospital via helicopter after being shot by 2 hunters. I love the comment at the end. Kudos to the hunters for accepting him for who he is. There you go. Oh, man. I love this. I love this. We knew it was going to happen, didn't we? Didn't we?
I don't know what to say.
I don't know. I don't know what to say to this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vince does. Hospital, not the vet.
Yeah, you should go to the vet. Yeah. Why is he walking on 2 feet? Why is he walking on 2 feet? He should be on all fours.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And Lord Thoth, yeah, survival of the fittest, obviously. My God. Jeez. Oh, we knew it was a matter of time when something like this was going to happen.
I can't do this anymore. I'm logging off. I'm going to put my PJs back on, go back to bed, and pull the sheets over my head. I can't deal with this today. This is crazy.
But you have, and you are.
Yeah, here I am sitting at my desk, looking at my computer monitor, going, "What in the world?"
Yes, yes. Wouldn't he be like culturally or maybe species appropriating? Oh my God, Wendy! I'd be so confused if he showed up in my ER. Well, if he dies, you can always put him on the wall. You know, exactly. It's full on natural selection, dude. Full on natural selection. Vince, yes, but is he worthy of a Darwin Award? Yes, I would say yes. So
there's cries for help, and then there's times when you say, we just need to take somebody and put them in the padded room,
yes,
and get them some professional help.
Yep, exactly.
Yes,
100%.
The cry for help was
cries for help.
Oh God, I've been shot. Help me. Oh my God.
At first, why was he must have been in the forest as a deer? What the hell? Shouldn't he know it's hunting season? Like, does he have a brain cell?
You think so? But you know, it's just.
He may have a brain cell, but are they functioning? I mean, he deliberately chose to look like that and think, okay, this will be fine. I want to go outside, deliberately looking like that.
Yeah. This is taking furries to a whole new level. So, Lord Thoth, do they castrate wild animals still? I don't know.
Yes, I hope that thing doesn't reproduce.
Call a taxidermist. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, like I said, mount him if he dies on the operating table. Wendy, it's probably best to stay out of the woods if you ID as a deer, but I could be wrong. Yeah,
I was thinking exactly, Wendy. Like, you figured they'd know better, but maybe if they're dressing like that, looking like, I think they probably don't have many brain cells to begin with. So, you know.
Oh yeah, he must have been really cold, really, really cold. And DJ Play Nice, hey, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. You made it just in the nick of time for stupid news. There we go.
That made me change my audio icon. It's like I can't even. It's like no, why?
He was awesome.
Oh man, I love it. But yeah, that's what we got in stupid news this Friday on a Frantic Friday, episode 58, and. Yeah, I know. I feel the same way with that gasp. Yeah. But oh geez. Yeah, I know. The world is such a mess. But hopefully that might be solved in the next few days. Don't know. At least for you guys. So we have to wait till spring.
We don't know. The chaos is yet to begin, I have a feeling.
Well, this is true. So, Vince Womack, Dr. Enderlin, veterinarian taxidermist. Either way, you get your dog back. That's right. Yes, you do. So, and Snort, it's that's probably one deer you wouldn't want to eat. So there you go. So what do we got going on today? Well, we got lots of things going on today, and you know what? It seems like it might be a good news day. So which is rather
good.
staggering.
That's
yeah,
nice.
I know, right? Something different for a change. So let's see, sharing some news that's going on, that's been going on. Let's see, from Cosmic Book News, we'll get right into it here. Apparently, there is a Voltron movie starring Henry Cavill and reimagining with a new generation of pilots. And Jason, you made it just in the nick of time, dude. How's it going?
He's muted.
He's flabbergasted. There we go.
Yeah, he has to sit through that last news story.
That's right. He still has to process it. That's okay.
He's looking out his window in Norway saying, is there any deer out here? Can I shoot them now?
Yes. I feel like venison tonight. Oh, okay. But then again, he's like further up north. It might be caribou. So
yeah. No, I heard about this, and I was like, my love for Voltron. I love Voltron. I still have
I
love it. So and the fact Henry Cavill, like a guy who's loyal to, this could be good. Okay.
I know, right? Henry Cavill,
live action,
Voltron, live action. Yeah.
Hello,
exactly.
test. There we go.
There we go.
Hello.
Now we can hear you.
Hello, dear friend.
Hey,
what's up, dude?
I'm still.
Hello?
I'm still a little sick. But I have the cold, whatever. And YouTube has some goddamn massive effing issues today. I've been trying to type in every chat today, and my chats doesn't show up anywhere when I try to type. So even while I was watching this show, I was typing in the chat here, did not show up. There's some issues with goddamn YouTube today for some people. Fix your shit. I can't type to people.
Ow.
Come on. That's why I was late, because I've been trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Well, glad that you're here, buddy. Great that you made it. And thank God we have a trauma warrior that can help you out with that, hopefully. So there we go. But anyway, so we got Henry Cavill in a Voltron movie.
Yes,
first thoughts. Yeah, Tom. Obviously, yes, please.
I mean, I love Voltron. I mean, I think, and this is, of course, the Lions. I mean, we had the vehicle Voltron, which there was, believe it or not, there was a couple cartoons that they did cross promote them together. They're hard to find. I had them, but I don't. But yeah, no, this is my favorite Voltron, and I want this. I want this bad. So yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely 100%. Pop
Henry, I'm all in for it.
Yeah. Pop, see now you're a kid of the 80s like I am.
Yeah, it could be interesting. I mean, I kind of agree with Vince there saying reimagining is a red flag. I mean, haven't we had our fills of reimagining, rebooting, re-this, re-that? So I'm cautious with it.
Right.
There's already been one Voltron remake from what was it, 6 years ago, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Netflix Voltron.
Yeah, that's television then.
Which wasn't too bad. They took some liberties with it, but I kind of enjoyed it more than I disliked it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It wasn't the best, but I didn't mind. It was definitely watchable, yes.
Jason, first reactions, what do you think?
Oh, I have known about this for a little while, and I'm gonna be cautious, but again, it is with Henry, so hopefully, he will, if he's there, they will respect the source material at least for the best.
Yes.
But still gonna be cautious, of course. I think that's important. You have to be a little cautious.
100%.
Depending on if they pay attention to him, if they listen to what he has to say.
Yeah, totally. And hail, Diesel. Nice to see you here, dude. And sorry I couldn't get. Hey, brother, no problem, dude. Hey, I know you just got done in the hospital, and just feel better, buddy. It's all good. Don't worry about it. So Henry Cavill, yeah. So as a Voltron, as a live-action Voltron movie, it's going to be interesting. Details are learned about the new Voltron movie currently in development at Amazon MGM Studios, starring Henry Cavill. Yeah, I know.
Amazon.
Yeah. Amazon. Where the flick
Wheel
will be
of Time. That's all I have to say.
Yep. Rings of Power.
Yeah.
where the flick will be a reimagining featuring a new generation of pilots. Daniel Quinn Toy is also said to be starring in the movie. So, sound the alarm bells? I don't know. See, because like what we were saying, Henry Cavill, he likes things nice and fan-driven.
Respected.
Yep.
Exactly. Now, the new Voltron movie is adapting the popular 80s cartoon and toy line that features 5 lines: black, green, red, blue, and yellow. And my God, did I want those toys when I was a kid. Parents couldn't afford them, so you know what I did? I made them out of Lego, and they combined, and I loved it. And that form of the mighty giant robot Voltron, their pilots are Keith, Pidge, Lance, Hunk, and Princess Laura. So additional characters include Prince Lotor. I would love to see. I just want the casting to be right. Emperor Zarkon, Hagar, the witch, as everybody knows, Koran, and King Alfor, and Sven, and more. And I, for one, you know what? I'm hoping that they include the space mice for some odd reason.
See, and guess what? There was a girl in there, so they can keep her in, so you don't have to make them all female. There already is a girl in there, so you can actually make it accurate. So
exactly. She better be wearing pink. And hey, 540. Is that you again, Jason? That's you.
Yeah.
Well,
the thing is,
I don't have to say hi to you again.
I just tried to see if it worked to type with our main channel. That worked. But I can't type with my Jason Fox, the channel that I used to watch stuff on. Apparently, I can't use that.
Maybe there's restrictions on you or something right now.
Those bastards. But
maybe I said gay too many times in one chat. I don't know. Hey YouTube, I swing both ways. I like pussy and dick. Okay, YouTube, come on. I'm allowed to use the gay word. Come on, YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just getting mad. Yeah,
and Vince, we got a Voltron knockoff from a bubblegum vending machine when I was smaller. Ooh, really? I
can say I was lucky when I was a few years older. I got the plastic ones. I did have that, and it's big. I still got them. They're like
really.
I still got it somewhere, but in a box. It's actually nice. It's a little beat up, but it's you can still put them together. All the lions and the swords.
You lucky guy, man.
That's cool.
I still got it in the box somewhere. I love that series.
Has anyone seen the masterpiece version of this that was released a few years ago? Oh, it is so beautiful. Oh my God. Oh yes, die-cast metal. It's shiny chrome. Oh God, yeah. It comes with all the weapons. Like, oh geez,
well, there was a die-cast version back then. They did release a die-cast version years ago too. It was like this, like Dinky Cosmos. They were like the Hot Wheel type versions. They did have it. It was not cheap though. It's like, I couldn't afford it.
I know. Yeah. Oh, and then don't forget, on top of that, we also have the Lego version of Voltron.
Yeah.
Years back. And I want that too. I want them so bad.
Woof. I just looked up die-cast Voltron and wowee. I'm looking at one that says $800.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oof. That's a lot of simoleons right there. So
it looks pretty. It looks really, really pretty.
Oh, Vince, it is so full of awesome. You would love it. Just look it up. Google it. Whatever you can. It comes from Japan. If you want the good authentic one, it's so worth the money. Oh my God.
Wow. I gotta give me one. $700 piece.
Yeah.
That's 50th version.
Shiny.
$38.
So shiny.
I know, right? So yeah, all I want out of this is the space mice and done right. So everything else can, well, whatever. I just want the perfect Voltron movie. I know we're not going to get the perfect Voltron movie, but
let's be honest. There'll be like 2 trans people. There's going to be a color version, and then there's going to be people different. They're going to, they're going there. They're just
they can't help themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, Pidge will be a dude in disguise. And and Princess Laura will be girl boss all the way. I'm betting you. And hey, Alistair's Queen Emma, how's it going? Nice to see you. I hope things worked out with your dog, with the puppy. So because I've been hoping that things worked out well with that. So, Vince, weren't they doing a new version of Biker Mice from Mars? I'd heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I heard that too.
But
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I haven't heard anything lately.
Huh.
So, yeah. But anyway, carrying on. So, update from Voltron director Rawson Marshall Thurber. So we get an update on the Voltron movie through a video from VoltCon. I didn't even know there was a VoltCon. Man, there's so many conventions out there. I had no idea there was a Voltron one.
Me neither.
Which took place over the weekend, featuring director Rawson Marshall Thurber, who is currently in Australia preparing for filming. In the video, which we can watch below, which goody, I'm assuming that we will anyway. Thurber expresses how much. Yeah,
I was going to say the Biker Mice from Mars was released yesterday, or on the 30th October this month.
Really?
Last month.
Oh.
Yeah. So the new anime series is out now. There's a remake of the cult classic cartoon scheduled to be released on Netflix on October 30th of 2024. So I guess it already is out. So yeah.
Oh, okay. And Alistair, well, he's not dead. He's just living somewhere else. Oh, well, you know, I mean, good. At least the puppy's not dead. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So anyway, so Thurber expresses how much he likes Voltron, but what may be concerning are these comments. We've reimagined Voltron for the live action world, and we're going to be introducing an entirely new generation of pilots. Now, I don't want to be an alarmist, but
just like I told you.
Exactly.
Yep.
An entirely new generation of pilots. Okay. So here's where things start to get murky, I'm betting. Because,
they can't help themselves.
No, they can't. Can anyone say inclusion? I knew you could.
No.
Diversity. Diversity, equality.
Yeah.
Inclusion.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Lotor will be a misunderstood bad guy. You know, the witch Hagar will just be, she'll have some tragic story about, you know, why she became evil, and she'll have probably a redemption arc of some sort.
And you'll have to feel sorry for her, even though she's a villain. And
exactly. Why am I thinking that this is where, you know, I'm not going to say this is going to happen, but I'm just going to say it's probably going to happen.
And let's be honest, you can sit in one of the lions, so one of them's going to be transabled or something, or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
They'll account for that because, you know, when they go through the tube thing to get into the lines, you know, they're already sitting in seats. So one of them will be accommodating and have a ramp going all the way down. and that person better have some really damn good brakes on there. So, oh my God. Oh man. And before we get into it, Wendy, the Trauma Warrior, has given a $49.99 super chat, and she says, we're getting ready to take a trauma to surgery. It was probably the deer. If we can stabilize the patient before the show ends, we'll kick in. So, well, Wendy, if it was that dude dressed up as a deer,
good luck. Hope everything goes well.
Exactly. Maybe you can take.
Yeah, I was the one who actually sent it to you.
And slap them upside the head and say, "Smarten up and use your brain." There.
That's right. And
for that $49, is a real thing.
Yes. And for that $49.99 super chat, this one's for you and the trauma team, Wendy.
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing.
Yeah.
And again. Let's just do it again.
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone. Your phone ringing. Phone ringing.
He just throws it
I know. It's like, oh, I don't want to see racist or nothing. Even though we on Chinese news channel, I don't want to get in trouble. So, so Wendy, thank you very much for that $49.99 super chat. That's really awesome of you. And Joe Dog, yeah, what up? Dragon Age Failguard is failing, thank God. And
it
I'm glad
is.
BioWare is losing money. Yes.
Oh, it is. I've been watching
yeah.
all the cutscenes. I've been watching basically everything from that game. We are going to talk about it on 5-4 at some point again. Yeah, it's failing, and you can choose to be trans, of course. You can be a they,
of
them.
course you can.
You will also be lectured in the game if you
goody.
say the wrong if you say the wrong pronouns, like one of the characters takes push-ups to, I did something wrong. I need to when you take push-ups, how was it again?
Man.
It makes you think about what the wrong you did instead of just saying sorry. Yeah, you get like a lecture on it.
Wow.
And from there, you get social credit score points. So I'm guessing.
Yeah. And most of the beginning of the game is basically almost the whole game. Like the whole prologue basically of the game is basically half of the game.
Oh, of course. Yay. What? Oh God.
That really makes me want to play the game. And
oh yeah. I would
makes me want to go right out and buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any new games anymore. I'm playing old Metro 2033. I said Redux.
There we go.
I'm going back to some old games. Nothing new.
Yeah. And Vince says, yeah, King Zarkon will just be misunderstood. Yes, he will. He will. He truly, truly will. Let's see, Vince Mike. Yeah, your avatar makes me want to read Teen Titans again. Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it? With Joe. Because I saw Starfire. She was hot, so hot.
Hottie.
So normally, whenever a beloved IP is described as getting reimagined with a new cast of characters or a new direction, looking at you, He-Man, also for the same studio, it's a recipe for disaster. No kidding, because He-Man was such trash. So the Ross and Marshall Thurber video also teases scenes in the movie which fit with the lore. See below. So hopefully it all works out. Let's also hope that the special effects are top notch, as the lines and Voltron need to look really cool. Yes, they do.
That's the main part of the story. You make it look awesome. A massive robot as big as a high,
yeah.
God, yeah. If you can't do that, you've instantly failed in the movie.
Exactly.
They've already studios have already shown they can do that. I mean, we have Transformers, whether you love it or hate it. There's the first Pacific Rim movie, which was pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
So, yeah, giant robots walking around. It can be done. You can make it look good.
You can. See, and it reminds me of when Transformers first came out. Pacific Rim, awesome movie. Giant robots fighting monsters. Yeah, it's pretty much Voltron right there. Except instead of 5 robots, you got one massive one, and they go up against row beasts, not in Pacific Rim but in Voltron. So you pretty much know it can work, right?
Well, exactly. It takes 2 to pilot them, the Yoggers, and it's like, they're awesome. But they look awesome. It looks amazing. It's like, wow.
Big time.
It can be done.
With Transformers, Michael Bay was saying, well, we can't make them look like the cartoon because, they're alien robots and it just wouldn't look right. But then Bumblebee ends up coming out and it does look right. So you can do it. You totally 100% can do it.
I never fully got Unicron, though. Actually, I wanted to see Unicron in his full glory.
I know.
Darn it.
Yes.
Robot Jocks.
Robot Jocks.
Blast from the past. Oh, goodness.
Love that movie. Oh, my God. Yes. Frig, it was such, by today's standards, it's so cheap looking.
Jeez.
But it's so awesome. Yes, 100%. So this is the Ross and Marshall Thurber Voltron video. And seeing how it's on X, I don't see how we're going to get dinged whatsoever. So his post from Amazon MGM Studios, a new generation is emerging. Check out this special message from director Rawson Thurber from the set of the upcoming live action movie Voltron. So let's see what he has to say here.
Hi, everyone. I'm Rawson Marshall Thurber, the writer-director of the upcoming Voltron movie from Amazon MGM Studios. I wish I could be with you all at VoltCon right now, but I'm down here in the Gold Coast of Australia preparing to make the movie. We're about 6 weeks out from shooting. I'm incredibly excited. I love Voltron since I was a boy, and I've wanted to make this movie since I was 8 years old. And so to finally have the chance to bring Voltron to life is beyond thrilling to me. I want to make sure that we stay true to the heart and the spirit of Voltron. In this film, we're going to be introducing an entirely new generation of pilots. We've reimagined Voltron for the live action world, but we're going to stay true to the heart and the spirit of Voltron and those iconic elements that you love, that I love. And so I'm so excited to share it with you. It's taken us 40 years to get here, but I promise you it will be worth the wait. I got to go, but before I go, I wanted to take you all on a sneak peek. I'm going to take you over to Stage 8, where we're building one of our bigger Voltron sets, just to share with you the scope and the scale and the grandeur that we're going for on this film. So come on with me. I probably get in trouble for this, but don't tell anyone.
Okay, so I'll try to pause it if they do show anything really cool.
All right, here we go. Gold Coast of Australia. Infracels up. Mega thrusters are go. One of the coolest things about getting to make a movie is that you don't make a movie by yourself. You make it with hundreds of other artists and collaborators who help bring your vision to life, much like these people right here. Say hi, everybody. Hi! All right, let's go Voltron Force.
Okay. That's obviously got to be the palace.
Yep.
So it's pretty big.
That's sizable.
That is sizable. Huh. Not gonna lie, that's so far it looks pretty good, But yeah, I'm just hoping that
I know what you're fearing. I'll say this right now. If there's going to be maybe a person of color, I'm okay with that. One, that's fine. Whatever. It's modern times. I'm okay. And if you have a gay character, whatever, don't make it the storyline. Don't make it a push. Don't have to talk about it all the time. Fine. Okay. Yes. But let's concentrate on the story of Voltron. That's what the main thing is. Don't put identity politics in this. Don't. This, no. I've been wanting this my whole life. So no. This has to be done.
Sound like Kevin Smith? Exactly. 100%.
But he seems to be passionate. He seems to like Voltron. If he's telling the truth of what he said, he seems to like, I have faith in that. So it's like, okay, let's hope. So
yes. Because every time somebody says the word reimagine, it's like, no, don't reimagine. Just imagine. That's it. Just imagine with these pilots in those robot lines. That's all I want. I don't want to get used to new pilots. I want just the original pilots.
We're not getting them though, sadly.
Lines.
Yeah.
No. New generation.
Yeah, but like I said, if it's done right, I'll give it a chance because I love Voltron. So it's like, okay, I guess. But just don't make it identity politics. Keep that stuff away from it. Don't. Sure, you can have a person of color. I don't care. You can even have a gay person. As long as it's not a big force of the story, fine, whatever. Just don't make it part of the story at all. No.
Exactly. Yes. No part of the story.
Yeah. No, I don't want that whatsoever.
Do not mess this up.
But no. Because
Henry
gets
involved
up enraging fans anyway. Yes.
We can only hope at this point. Because and I can't even imagine where they would take it storyline. New generation, are they going to have like a little flashback of I guess the original pilots?
Yeah.
Is this going to be like a reboot or a continuation? Like, well, the original pilots aren't around, or they got captured or something, and we need to go rescue them. I mean, I can't
True.
even imagine what they'll take, where they go with this.
Yeah.
Well, Vince says, we, at least the older guys among us, imagined all kinds of new adventures when we played out with our toys. Yeah, we did. And we didn't need to reimagine it. Exactly. We didn't. But you know what? Here's what I'm thinking. And it is such a tired storyline, okay? This is roughly how it's probably going to go, okay? You have your 5 pilots, right? And you know, you're going to throw in Sven in there, and you know, and King Zarkon, and you know, and Lotor, and all those other original characters, right? And then you know, you're gonna have 5 plucky new guys that'll appear from Galaxy headquarters, right? And then something's gonna happen to the 5 original pilots. They're gonna, I don't know, they're gonna get captured, or you know, some of them might even get killed or something like that. Something along those lines, right? But it's up to these 5 new plucky young adventurers that are going to get into those lions and save the original crew members of Voltron, defender of the universe.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Just talking about this.
Yes.
Thunderbirds.
Yes.
The early, what was it, 2000s?
Yep.
Live action Thunderbirds. It didn't have the original
Captain
cast.
Riker.
It had the young, plucky, new cast that had to go and rescue the old cast.
Yes.
So, here's what I've got on this so far.
Okay.
The gentleman we're talking about is the director of the movie, which is based on the mecha anime.
Yep.
He co-wrote the script with Ellen Shenman. So I don't know who that is, but that's so I'll have to read up on her.
Okay.
Interesting. So that's what I feel like it's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
And it makes sense, right? So looking at his you know, in his little office, so let's see. The common room, war room, hall of heroes. Okay, so that's probably maybe this in the background. You know, it's the palace. So what else have we got here? Balto Grand Hall. Let's see. Big Tree, King's Chamber, and Ante Room. You got the hangar. Okay, Green Line's Den. You got that in there. Plaza and Plaza Hall. You got another hangar. And let's see what else we got here. T-bar tubes. Oh, okay. So he is going to put the tubes that go down to the lions. Okay. You know, because they're hanging on that T-bar. Okay. Speed sleds and tunnels. Awesome. Okay. The launch room. So you got that. What's this say? Gothic something. I can't quite make it out. So you got the throne hall. Okay, you got the bridge. Yellow line cockpit. Awesome. Blue line cockpit. Red line cockpit. Black line cockpit. Wow. Okay. So
she's done voices for something called Geister Fraction of the Earth, and she was in Pokemon for 2 episodes. She's written stuff, The In-Between of Holly Malice, Pinky Dinky Doo, Sports Tips with the Tip, and now Voltron is a co-writer. So that's her stuff. So it's interesting. She doesn't seem to have anything that's too egregious that we're against. So, okay.
Hopeful?
Yeah, a little bit more hopeful. She doesn't seem to be anything with political stuff on it, and she, doing voices, so she might be a fellow geek. So maybe that's a good sign.
Then that gives me a little bit of hope here.
Cautiously wait and see.
And Henry is the lead actor in it. Henry is going to be the lead character, so it's like so he might have some say too. So it's like
that's what I'm thinking too. So that gives me also a little bit more hope.
He will have to see if he's like a producer of it. If I can't see him being just an actor in this.
Yeah,
he'll probably be like a producer or executive producer to have a say in it as well.
Yeah. So let's see, scenes teased. Okay, so the video also shows what it's like to be the filming schedule in the background, which offers details about the Voltron movie. So we see control room and the war room, the Hall of Heroes. We see mention of Balto's of the Balto Grand Hall, which in Voltron lore, Pidge and Chip are from the planet Balto. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I like that. So worth mentioning is the screens that are color coded. Well, they better be. I mean, there are 5 different colors, which look to correspond to the various lines making up Voltron. So I like that. Okay. Looks like there is the big tree, the Green Line's den, the King's Chamber, and the anteroom, the hangar, and the plaza and plaza wall. So that's I'm liking this so far. So we got the T-bar tubes, speed sleds and tunnels. Let's see, the throne room, the Gothic spire, and the launch room. And there's also the throne room, the bridge, the yellow line cockpit, the blue line cockpit, like we just saw in the picture, the red line cockpit and the black line cockpit. So they don't have a release date yet. And Thurber's listed the co-writer on IMDb along with Ellen Shanma. So, but nothing yet about Henry Cavill, his involvement in this. Not yet, at least. So,
yeah.
And hey, Theta Zorn.
Yeah.
How's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. And let's see, JSA flashback. Meanwhile, in the Hall of Just Heroes. You know what I want to hear? This is what I want to hear, okay? Because and Pop, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and so do you, Tom, okay? I want to hear in the intro, you know exactly what I'm probably going to say. I want to hear Peter Cullen introduce the movie, similar to the cartoon.
Yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I want. From days of long ago, from uncharted regions of the universe, comes a legend. So that's all I want. That's all I want.
Yeah.
I will be so giddy like a schoolgirl if that happens. My God, I will. I will be able to die happy. So partially, you know what? Or you know what? Or because if they're going to put King Alfor into this, I want Peter Cullen to be King Alfor. That would be so freaking awesome.
I will say with Peter though, now what's the last movie he did? He did the Beast ones. I noticed his voice. His aging and his voice is starting to tell. You can tell. You know what I mean? Like you can notice. You're like, which it's going to happen. I mean, it's a given. I mean, he's not a young.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I'm like, okay, you can notice the age. You can hear it in his voice. But I mean, I'm still 100% for it. I don't care. He's Peter Cullen. Enough said. He's a legend. So I'd be all for it. Yeah, 100%. So.
Well, see, and it would kind of fit him anyway because he'd be like this old king, which I'd be okay with, right? This old wise king, and that'd be perfect for Peter Cullen, and telling of the legend of Voltron, defender of the universe. I would love that, and it would be such an awesome homage to Voltron to do that.
Now, as of now, Henry Cavill's the only in this as an actor, but I have a feeling when it's done, he might have his hands more in it, though.
I think so as well.
Yeah, I think he'll probably want to help out because he's with his knowledge and his ability and everything. But as of now, he's just an actor. But I can see him being producer, assistant producer, something like that eventually.
Totally. Vince says, just make sure it's not the before time was. There was the Cube script. Yes, I agree.
I'm going to say this. Hint at the vehicle Voltron at one point. Just talk about it. And then you can.
I would love that too.
That would be cool. Just a hint at it. Like, hey, how about this other Gideon? It's like, you could do something like that.
That'd be so cool.
They are in the same universe. There was a few cartoons that they did exist and they coexisted together a few times, I think. So, So it did
or at least tease it a bit.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Yes. I either want to tease or for the vehicle Voltron to show up maybe I don't know, maybe in the last 15 minutes of the film or something like that, as an assist.
Yeah.
Say there's a big like say this massive road beast or something like that, right? That Lion Voltron is having a problem with. And then as an assist, I don't know where comes the vehicle Voltron. I would love that.
And I want to see the sword transformation.
That'd be so cool.
Close to like the big sword and
nice little callbacks here and there.
Oh man.
Yes. Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Yes, and it has to make that sound. It has to make that specific sound from the cartoon when they do the blazing sword. I want 100%. That so bad.
This is making me want to go back and rewatch it all over again.
The cartoon.
Yeah,
so
I know, right?
So
oh my gosh! But
my childhood.
But yeah, what do you guys in the chat think? Is this going to be a big hit? Is it going to be a miss? Is it going to be like, kind of mid or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be kind of interested. So, because like what you guys said, if Henry Cavill's involved, there's a hope that it's going to turn out good. But then again, it's the whole using the phrase of reimagining.
Yeah,
but that's why I looked on her and him. They don't seem to have any woke background materials they worked on, so that's a good thing. So okay.
Yeah, it's.
It depends on what the studio wants. It depends on what the studio wants too. That's the part that scares me.
Yeah.
Yes, because it's Amazon.
The studio's always going to try to insert their influence and steer things they want to push their own agenda.
We need inclusivity.
Yeah, we just can't have something good, a nice little throwback, something for the fans. No, we got to have a message.
Right. Well, I mean, because here's the thing. Okay, Rings of Power, crap, and the other one that, and the other one that you mentioned there, Pop. The other one that they were that they're doing, the Circle one.
I forgot.
Circle of Time or something of
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time. Yeah.
That series based on the books. Yeah, that completely went away from the books. Like they always do. Like, we got books. Oh, we could just adapt them straight from the novels. Oh, what's the fun in that?
Yeah. I mean, you got that. But then again, on the other hand, they did pretty good with Fallout. They did really good with Fallout.
Oh, Fallout was done, but they didn't really put any agenda. They stuck close to they didn't tell, because let's be honest, it's an open-ended game where you create your own character, so there's so many stories you can tell. So that's why I loved Fallout, because I mean,
exactly
the games. Yeah, they did it perfect. So I mean, there's hope.
Yeah, and that was fun. I really enjoyed watching that. That was hilarious. I hadn't even played the game, but I knew enough about it, thanks to you, Tom, and a few others. It was it's a fun watch. It's a really fun watch.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't like you said, I don't know a thing about the games, but I kind of enjoyed the show.
Season 2, Death Claws are coming in. That's all I'm going to say. I can't wait to see them. They're big bad beasts. They're scary as hell, especially when you run into them. Oh, crap, run! Because they're like massive dinosaurs, but they're vicious. But
wow.
They're in season 2. It's so fun. When you see them, you're going to run.
I just want to see more of Walton Goggins' character.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
It was great when he was on screen.
Oh, yeah. He's a really good actor. I like that. So let's see. If you guys happen to be new here, if you just happen to drop by, you know what, guys, if you can, hit the like and subscribe button, because it really helps. And like our industrious Wendy that has an entire trauma team listening in while they're fiddling around with the innards of a brony that happened to dress like a deer probably and ended up getting shot. If you want to put a little ducats in the buckets like Raymond Feliciano of King Dolphin TV says, I'd greatly appreciate a super chat or two, from you guys, because, hey, it makes the magic happen. And Jason, even though he dropped out, he's just having to restart his PC.
Yeah,
So
having
he'll be
computer
back
problems.
soon. There you go. And there you go. See, exactly like a good friend, Theta Zord, who liked and subscribed as well. And that's right. Transform the like button and roll out on subscribe. Precisely it. Because where else would you get this kind of insanity but here? Where you can afford to drop a couple of IQ points and just relax because it's a Friday. So, but anyway, that being said, let's take a brief little intermission in between before we get on to the next story from Thoughts from the Throne from Rancor Steve. Enjoy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Huh. It's been proven. You're a man if you're willing to put pineapple on pizzas. Because in the end of the day, no one cares.
I love that.
And there you go. By the end of it, nobody really gives a damn.
I know. My aunt, she's a vegan, and she's been for years. And but she doesn't push on anybody. But she gave us one. It's actually not bad. I was like, I didn't hate it. I was like, yeah.
It is pretty good. I don't see what the big deal is.
And you can actually have it with ham too. It's a Hawaiian pizza, so it's like with pineapple. It's like, it's not my favorite, but it's not bad. So it's like,
Yeah, right. I mean, it's just pineapple, people. It's Hawaiian pineapple.
I like pineapple's good for you in other ways too, but I won't say. But yeah, nothing wrong with pineapple.
However, Vince feels differently. It says blaspheme.
The ladies will like it. That's all.
Heretics.
The ladies will like it afterwards. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Okay, don't know if any of you guys know. Yeah, because I think I might have dropped a few viewers because of that. No, here's the thing. Pineapple can actually the juice in pineapple can actually help you lose weight. So there you go.
Yes, that too.
Fun fact. So you can enjoy a pizza and potentially lose weight at the same time. So it's a bonus. There you go.
Wow.
I know, right? It's amazing. It's science.
There you go, being all educational and stuff.
I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, on to okay, the next article. Thank you, Lord Thought.
Let's say add a few jalapenos to spice it up. I don't know.
Only slightly. So now, going back to childhood again. Let's see. Oh my God, Vince. Let's see. Yeah, okay, going back because you're puking after eating that abomination. Oh my God. I like it. I'm sorry. That's all I have to say. No, I'm not sorry at all because that's like.
Don't be sorry. You like it?
No, it's almost like white guilt. Forget that. I don't have that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You and your pizza guilt, damn it.
I know, right? So going back to childhood, have any of you guys watched the Lego movie or Lego Batman movie or
Nope.
I watched the original Lego movies.
No, not at all.
And I played the Lego games. Some of them are fun.
It is so much fun. It is so good. Chris Pratt in the Lego movie, Lego Movie 2, and man, Lego Batman. Oh, dude, that was such a hilarious movie. It was so awesome.
I haven't seen it, but I played the games. I love the games. They're fun as heck.
But there is a new Lego movie coming out. But this one's going to be a little bit different. Okay. So, because we have a Lego Ninjago live action movie.
What?
That's in development. Now,
that's just a ninja movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
Yes.
That makes no sense. It's just a
now we
ninja
had a
movie
Lego
then.
Ninjago movie with Jackie Chan in it like a few years back, and that was just as equally as fun. But this one confuses me. Okay, a Lego Ninjago live action movie.
So it's just a ninja movie. What?
I don't know.
Is this going to be the Legos, and you do a lot of stop motion animation? Like, okay, let's move the Lego a little bit here, take a shot. Let's move it a little bit more, take a shot.
I don't know.
I'm confused. What the hell?
Live action Lego
movie. Yeah.
movie.
Okay, so if this doesn't confuse anybody half as much as it confuses me, this is the story. So, in addition to the 3 live-action Lego movies in the works, Kevin and Dan Hagman, the creative minds behind the long-running animated series Ninjago, are set to write a new live-action Lego Ninjago movie for Universal Pictures. So, okay, so I'm guessing not live people dressed up as Lego people, just a quote-unquote live action. So this is where it threw me off. This is exactly where it threw me off. So, yes, Vince, that's exactly what I was thinking. Are they going to dress actors in cardboard boxes? Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. So, and yeah, I know. So I think I might be a bit more confused than you were. Yes. I know, right? However, I probably would still watch it because it's probably going to be better than anything else that's coming out anytime soon. So, so having created and written several seasons of the beloved animated series, the Hagman brothers bring deep familiarity with the Ninjago characters and storylines, making them a fitting choice for this project. So, details about the movie's plot are under wraps for now. So, this new Ninjago movie is part of a larger slate of live-action Lego movies in development at Universal, with directors like Jake Kasdan, Patty Jenkins. Yes, that Patty Jenkins, Wonder Woman 1980. Yeah. And and Joe Cornish, also working on upcoming Lego-based projects. So Jill will Furt and Ryan Christians will produce for the Lego group, while Matt Riley and Jacqueline Garrell from Universal will oversee the film's development. So now I gotta say, okay, I loved the Lego movie, the first one, with Chris Pratt and Will Ferrell. That was just, it was just magic, total 100% magic. And if you haven't seen it, you really need to go see it. It is, it's really, really good. It is a good wholesome.
Put it on my to-do list, I guess. It's just it's sort of thing that never really appealed to me in the past, but I may give it a shot. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around live action Lego. And then and then not only that, but in the very first sentence in the top paragraph, it says, in addition to the 3 live action Lego movies, not just 1, not just 2, but 3.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, actually, technically it's 4. So they kind of made a little bit of an editorial mistake,
4,
because you had the Lego movie 1 and 2, and then you had the Lego Batman movie, and then you already had a Lego Ninjago movie that had Jackie Chan in it too. So, which is pretty good. Maybe not as good as the other 3.
Live action though.
Well, I suppose they kind of call it.
Yeah,
they kind of call it live action. See, even though it's like totally computer generated, it looks like actual Lego. Like if you were to look closely at the screen, you would think that they did this all stop motion animation, but it's not. So in that vein, I guess they're using the word live action. So Thetazoid says Chris Pratt is such a fun actor, and even his interviews are so entertaining and genuinely witty. because he played the role of Emmett in the two Lego movies. Just perfect. Oh my god! And in the second movie, there's so many Chris Pratt Easter eggs in the second Lego movie. You're gonna laugh. I swear to God, you're gonna laugh because there are Jurassic World Easter eggs in there, and and so on and so forth. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it to you to watch it because it's gonna be.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch those now. Actually,
I know. They're good. Vince Womack, the headline also made me think that of that Minecraft movie they were doing. Yeah.
I had to think about that, and then I remembered it, and I went,
You're right. I know.
Just from the trailer alone, it's like, yeah, I know that's a skip. That's a
the
skipper.
fact that you got Jack Black in there. Yeah, no, forget it. I'm just really not. So, but and the thing is about these movies, especially in the last Lego Ninjago movie, like it's, how should I put it? The humor in it definitely does borrow from real life, right? And there are like real life action sequences in the movie, right? I won't spoil it for you, Pop, in case you do watch it, but there are people, like actual people in these movies, right? And yeah, so there is live action in it. Also, especially with that last Lego Ninjago movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it is, oh my God, it is so hilarious. You will laugh. I swear to God, you will laugh. The Dessert also says at least they're not getting Lizzo and Lady Gaga. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
right.
True.
So,
yeah.
Because once Lizzo were to step on stage, all Lego buildings will completely collapse. Yeah, from the vibration of her walking. So now the Ninjago universe has grown significantly since 2011 launch as a Lego Ninja themed toy line, and Lego actually has done some pretty cool stuff with this line that they have. It expanded into video games, graphic novels, and the hugely popular Lego Ninjago animated series, which ran for 15 seasons on Cartoon Network and Netflix. And the franchise also made its theatrical debut with the Lego Ninjago movie back in 2017, produced by Warner Brothers, and continues to entertain fans with the theme attractions at Legoland parks worldwide. Always wanted to go to a Legoland park when I was a kid. I still do, even at 52 years of age. I still want to go to a Legoland park. Yeah. Back in 1980, when my brother and I and my mom, when we went to go see my Oma, my grandmother back in Germany, we took a ferry over to Denmark, and we were actually going to go to the original Legoland park. But unfortunately, there was a big storm, and the boat couldn't dock, and so it had to turn around and go back to Germany, and I was so sad. Yeah, I was so close, yet so far away. But Universal entered into a 5-year deal with the Lego Group in 2020 for the development, production, and theatrical distribution of Lego movies. So since 2014's The Lego Movie, the Lego films have been a lucrative venture, bringing in over $1 billion globally. So it's quite the market. This collaboration has included projects like the Lego Batman movie, which was hilarious with Will Arnett as Batman. And there are so many cameos in that, Pop. You would love it. You know, Condiment King. I mean, it has such it brings in the really lower tier Batman movie villain or Batman villains. It is hilarious. You will, I swear to God, you'll love it. Especially making fun of Tom Cruise. You'll know why. Yeah. The Lego Ninjago movie, the Lego Movie 2, the second part. So Now, the Hagmans recently worked as showrunners for Star Trek Prodigy. Yeah. Which recently transitioned from Paramount Plus to Netflix. And they're also developing Dragon's Lair for Netflix. So that might not be bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And we're previously behind Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark with Guillermo del Toro at Lionsgate, which was, a big success in the box office. And the Hagmans' contributions to Netflix's Troll Hunters also earned them an Emmy. So they do seem like they know what they're doing, especially with these fun properties. So... And so I really want to see. I love these Lego movies. They're so much. They're so fun.
They're fun.
They are. Exactly. A lot of people got sad when they had to return to Germany. Yeah, they did. So, yeah, but they had the canoodle and the beer in the Oktoberfest, so it wasn't so bad.
Wiener Schnitzel. Yay.
Yes, the lovely Venus Schnitzel and sauerkraut and stuff like that. So good. But yeah, I mean, these films easily brought over $1 billion globally. It was so good, and I remember when the first Lego movie came out. I heard a lot of radio stations, a lot of news stations. They were saying this is literally the new Toy Story. Literally, it's a new Toy Story. Yeah. So it is fun. It is
okay.
It's a really fun watch.
Check those out.
Yeah. I thought Lego characters only came in one size, so how could they have Tom Cruise in it?
Yeah.
Optical effects. Oh man, I'm so tempted to bring it up on YouTube. So, I am. You know what? And damn it, Vince. See, now I'm going to YouTube. Now I'm going
careful.
to YouTube.
Careful.
I know. I know. I can't. Okay. I'm gonna type it in. All right. Because it is short. Lego Batman movie.
Do I have to monitor the YouTube page so you don't get shut down?
Yeah, maybe. So, there we go. Okay, there we go. And hold on here. And I'm just going to bring this down because there's lots of other news to share. And okay, so Pop, I know you're going to like this. I know.
Okay. I'm braced. I'm braced for it. I'm waiting on it.
Up here. And share screen. And
there we go.
Okay. You're right on it. Okay, here we go. All right. So Batman's in his home theater. Okay. He's going to be watching Jerry Maguire, just to give you a little bit of context. Okay. All right. Here we go. Just laughing at him.
Okay.
Sucker. Yeah, I know, right? It is such a funny scene. Oh my god. When I saw this in movie theater with the kids, and it's just like, he pulls it up, he's watching it, and he just blurts out like, "You completely," and he just blurts out laughing, and it's like, yes, that's what every guy is thinking. Oh my god, you were such a sucker. Let's see. We also watched the Green Side just in case. Yes, we didn't hear it, but that's okay. Oh well, then you didn't hear it.
No, it was just mumbled. There was some sound.
It was
crap.
Muffled, but that's all right.
Okay, fine. Well, that's fine. So another Lego movie. Yeah, if you haven't yet, check it out. It is fun. It should be really, really good. So, and now the next more interesting news, because we're talking a lot of live action stuff. First Voltron, big giant robot, and then we go a little bit small with Lego, and now we're going to go into something big. And this one right here.
Yeah, I see that word in the title.
Good old mess.
Yeah.
Gundam
live action movie is in development.
It has been for the past few years, because I've saw this story like a couple of years ago and nothing on it since. Like, okay, they're keeping that under wraps.
Oh yeah, totally. 100%.
Yeah.
So a couple of weeks ago, I watched, where was it last week? Where I kind of reported on one of the live shows here. I watched that that other Gundam show that was on Netflix.
Vengeance, Requiem for Vengeance, or some such thing. Yeah. I just finished that last night.
And your thoughts? Was that pretty much on par or no?
It was okay. I didn't see your review.
Okay.
Yeah, but
no, that's fine.
It was kind of what I'm expecting from Netflix.
Yeah.
Strong girl boss, shaven-headed SJW type.
Yes. Oh man.
Like, yeah.
And a Zack who can beat a Gundam at the end.
Yeah, yes, right.
Oh my god. No, that just does not happen. I'm sorry. No. But we got a live action movie in development for Gundam. So, oh my god, it better be, because here's the thing, folks. I don't read these articles before I go, before I go live or anything like that, because I want to give the genuine reaction. So before I get into this article, that's right. You all can hear my disappointment live as it happens. There we go. I'm just hoping, before I get into this article, that Japan is doing this, not North America.
Right. We can only hope.
Exactly. That's
running and hoping I'm here.
That's right. It's all I got left. So, I have no dreams, man. I'm all dead inside. Like, just give me something. But here we go. So Jim Mickle, known for his work on Netflix's Sweet Tooth, which actually wasn't a bad series. It wasn't too bad. Has been chosen to write and direct a live action Gundam movie. So that means it's going to be North America. Okay. Yeah. So Legendary.
Yep.
Under Legendary. So, okay. They didn't do too bad with Godzilla. Not too bad. And because it was Legendary that did put out Pacific Rim, like we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
So that wasn't too bad.
Oh, I loved it.
So Legendary and Bandai Namco Filmworks are co-developing. Okay, so I like this already. Co-developing the adaptation, making Gundam's first leap into live-action cinema. If you don't count the 20th anniversary live-action Gundam movie that they made, which was more fan-made, but whatever. We'll call it big screen then. Mickle will produce the film with his partner Linda Moran through their production company Nightshade Production, and is set to start in early 2025. So, as most of you already know, so I tell you, but just in case you don't, I'm going to tell you anyway. First introduced in 1979, when I was the ripe old age of 7, by creator Yoshiyuki Tomino, Gundam is one of Japan's most influential franchises, often compared to Star Wars for its cultural impact. Can't argue with you there. Yep. Known for pioneering the mecha genre, Gundam has been the inspiration behind a vast universe of 83 animated series. Damn, really?
Yeah, long in the tooth. It's been out there. I mean,
I didn't think it was 83.
Yeah, you look at all the nice little. Well, they got a nice little division between the Universal Century storyline anime and then everything that's not Universal Century.
Yeah,
which could be confusing in on itself because I don't know what they're going to adapt.
I know, right?
I hope they start off with Universal Century and then get that established before they do something like what is it, Gundam 00 or something else that's not related.
So yeah, wow, 83 animated series, damn, and movies, plus an enormous retail line that brings over $600 million a year. That's how they can afford a giant 1-to-1 scale Gundam. While previous live action attempts never materialized, except for one, because we mentioned it before. The fan made, is it 20th or 25th anniversary? I'm thinking it's 25th. I gotta look that up again. This adaptation represents Legendary's renewed commitment to bringing Gundam to global audiences. I am so sincerely hopeful. So,
yeah.
Can they screw it up more than G Savior? Hopefully not.
I haven't seen that, so I don't know. But
yeah.
I've actually had to make like a little list of all the Gundam I've watched and go back through it. Like, okay, have I really watched this one or have I skipped over it? Is this UC timeline or something else?
Yeah. The live action movie from Japan tend to be okay. Yes, I do have to agree with you on that. They do.
Yeah.
Yes, Space Battleship Yamato from 2012. That was good.
I just recently saw that. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Damn, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it again. Theta Zord, Pacific Rim was really good. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Yeah, I did too. So I'm just wondering if they're gonna make a third one because it did leave the end of the second movie open for.
Never saw the second movie. I had heard about it and how disappointing some people said. I never saw the second one.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of like in the middle of it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I mean, I want to see giant robots bash living daylights out of monsters, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't mind it whatsoever. Yeah, I'm okay with it. So, but Michael's selection as director points to the project series ambitions. His work on Sweet Tooth earned a 97% certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. Not that that really means anything, but you know what? It wasn't a bad series because my wife and I did pretty much enjoy it. It wasn't that bad, and brought home 20 Emmys nominations across 3 seasons. Mikkel's resume also includes acclaimed films like Stakeland, We Are What We Are, and Cold in July, all well received at festivals like Cannes and Sundance. His experience in character-driven storytelling combined with the darker tones he's known for could provide a fresh and grounded take on Gundam's complex universe and political intrigue, warfare, and personal sacrifice. So, yeah, I mean, so far so good. Never saw Rim Job 2. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you're calling it. Oh my God.
Pacific Rim 2 wasn't bad. I enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, they're a good series of films, and there still tentatively might be a third one. They're still talking about it. So,
yeah.
But I'm not going to lie. My knowledge for Gundam, I was more of a Robotech guy at the time. That was close to around the same time that was released, or maybe a year after or so. But I was more Robotech, so I don't know as much about Gundam. I'm always fascinated because I love mechs. I do. But it's.
I know a little Robotech, but not much. That was about the same time as some of these smaller anime, like Pat Labor.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Pat Labor was good.
Yeah.
Well, here's a weird thing. Here's a totally weird thing. Okay, because maybe, just maybe, I'm going to play a little bit of a kind of a devil's advocate kind of thing here. Is okay. Superhero movies are, how should I put it?
On the way out.
Yeah, somewhat on a decline.
Hey, I did go see Venom. I did go see Venom, and I didn't hate it. So they finished it. It's done.
Okay.
It was enjoyable for what it was. I mean, some people didn't like it.
Nice.
I emptied my brain and said it's a popcorn film. Okay. And
Okay, cool.
They finished the series. It was better than 2. That's for freaking sure. Oh yeah.
Oh,
10 times.
good. Okay, well, say that. That definitely means something then. Okay, well then that's good. But see, okay, so we got 2 Pacific Rim movies, okay, which they're pretty cool. I mean, I got to admit, seeing a giant robot on screen, like I said before, and I've said it enough so far. I love it.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just a big, massive mechs bigger than a freaking tower, and
when the mechs walk, you can actually feel it. It's like you get a sense of their size and scale.
Exactly.
Unlike Transformers.
Yeah. It's like
giant robots do not tippy toe around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I never. Yes,
right?
Yes.
It's like a 3, 4, 5, 6 ton giant 30-foot tall robot. How could you not hear it?
Stealthily tiptoe around the neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't leave any footprints. Like, give me a break here. Come on, guys.
Transformers.
But I think we might be seeing a new trend, right? Because I mean, you have several Transformers movies out now
that don't suck.
Probably. Yeah. You have several Transformer movies out now. You have Pacific Rim, giant robots, and like the article we did, a couple of articles back. Okay, Voltron, giant freaking robots, and now we're talking about Gundam, which is basically in development, a live action movie in development.
There's still talk of Robotech, but how long have we been talking about live action Robotech happening?
Yeah, right. Because friggin' Bandai, and the North American owners, friggin' it's on the
Legendary.
tip. No, not Legendary. The ones that own Robotech. Crap.
Oh, yeah, I can't think.
I can hear Tom typing away, so he's going to save me right now. Yeah, exactly. Gold
USA, yeah, by Harmony Gold. Yeah.
Harmony Gold. Yes, thank you. So
on top of my head, I'm like,
yeah, because they made up, right? Because there was such a war going on between Harmony Gold and Bandai that they actually, for years and years and years, and that held everything back for a long, long time. But they made up, I think about 2 years ago, something like that. Mm-hmm. And so now they're also in talks, or they have been talking for a long time about doing a Robotech live action movie, right? So
they re-released on Blu-ray. They did release all the Robotech, Macross, and everything on Blu-ray.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
it's like it's not cheap, but I want to get it. It's like yes. So
I know.
Hope that.
I'm okay with them taking their time, sorting things out, taking their time with production and storytelling. I mean, if we get Gundam, we get Robotech, Macross, some of these other properties adapted to live action. Maybe we'll get something really obscure like Megas XLR.
Ooh,
that'd be cool.
I know I can't be the only fan of that series.
I just, believe it or not, started watching that bit by bit. That looks fun. It looks fun.
I've seen.
And hey, Jason.
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I love my Max. Anything with Max, yes, please.
Yeah.
Vince Womack says, watch Macross instead of Robotech. Mid-May singing is not ear-bleedingly awful. This is true.
Gotcha.
That's
Isn't Japanese? The Japanese version is supposed to have nudity in it, didn't it? Like the North American
I'm
version
not
sure. I heard. I don't know. That was those rumors.
And I wanted to add on Venom 3. I did not like it.
I liked it for what it was.
I have not seen it yet.
I thought it was.
I'm still gonna watch it.
Stupid. The only thing that I liked was the ending and the action. Again, I hate the character of Null. I've hated him since day one in the comics. I hate him even more in this one. And
He looks like Elric, though, which is cool. I was like, oh.
He looks like Lich King from World of Warcraft on crack. A lot of crack.
Well, Lich King was based after Elric, though, after the Michael Moorcock series. They're all based after Elric.
But he didn't look like he was on crack.
No, he was on fentanyl. So,
but I do love this outcoming of a lot of mech things now. It seems like we're going to the term of
I
mech.
hope this will be good. I really hope so. It's a tricky thing to do, but
it is. So here's the thing. A few details are available on the plot so far, okay? So Legendary initially... Yeah, here we go. Oh, God, it better be better than that so-called He-Man movie that they're going to put out. Legendary initially developed a Gundam project with Jordan Vought Roberts of Kong Skull Island. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not
That's
too
pretty
bad.
much what I've seen years ago.
Yeah. But neither Voight Roberts nor Netflix, the former production partner, remained involved. Fans of Gundam can expect updates in the coming months as the production gains momentum. Now, Mickles, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name anyway, Mickles' entry into the Gundam universe reflects his growing reputation in the industry. His early works, such as Stake Land, winner of the Midnight Madness Award at the Toronto International Film Festival, cemented his skill in dark genre storytelling. Meanwhile, the critically acclaimed Hap and Leonard, which Mickle co-created, displayed his knack for developing richly textured characters, making him well suited to translate Gundam's epic scale and emotional depth to live action. Okay, so far so good.
Yeah,
I'm liking this. I just hope to God they don't fuck it up. That's all.
Yeah, because that's a lot of words and not one bit about plot. What storyline are they going to adapt? They haven't said yet.
Yeah. Are they gonna go something more original stuff? Or are they gonna base it on some of the animes? What are they gonna take? What are they gonna do? A lot of questions we have to ask. Like, we want to know at least the train of thought when they want to make a live action out of this. Especially when it is like, in America too, also, because they like to reimagine the whole thing a lot. So,
of course.
I mean, if you thought you were going to upset a fan base like you did with Cowboy Bebop and really PO off a lot of people, can you imagine the backlash if you screw up Gundam?
Oh,
again,
God,
that is like Star Wars for Japanese people, at least,
Yes.
Huge fan base, cultural significance, large following, and you screw it up, you're going to have a lot of people peeved.
Yeah, exactly. Because one thing I'm worried about is because of the modern society that we have now. Or, how are you going to do the bad guys? Are we going to base it on some political stuff? Are we going to do this, for the modern world or something?
Well,
because so many things.
Yeah. You have to do this so carefully.
Timeline,
Yep.
If you are going to do politics here, you have to do in-world politics from Gundam that works for the Gundam universe. You can't use the Western world or anything like that, or the real world like we have today.
Right. There's no correlation between current day politics and the struggle between the Earth Federation and Zeon.
No, there isn't.
No correlation.
You can't compare. You cannot. It does.
Who was the creators of this live action again?
Well, it's going to be Legendary and also co-produced, co-developing with Bandai Namco Filmworks. So this is a Japanese North American collaboration, right? So because here's the thing, Bandai is so protective of Gundam. Okay, you guys have maybe you do have an inkling of how protective they are of their property. Here's the thing, they have so much pull, you have no idea, because whenever say a Chinese knockoff comes out in China of like making Gundam models and stuff like that, even though they might have everything, the boxing, the packaging, the molds for building the model. They might have it exactly perfect. Yeah. Bandai literally will go and send their extremely high-paid lawyers into China to the Chinese government, and they will shut down those third-party companies that are ripping off what is rightfully theirs, their property. Exactly.
Yeah.
Bandai has such a huge pull.
It's like their equivalent of Disney.
I've seen the models, like at the comic book shop I go when I go pick my comics monthly. They have the actual Bandai Gundam figures you can make yourself, and they're beautiful. They're not cheap, but they're gorgeous model kits. It's like, wow, so beautiful looking.
But Pop, you got it right. They are like Disney. They're like Disney in Japan. Yep. They have so much muscle worldwide that anything that comes out of place, like I mean, we've seen it done right. And again, I'm going to go back to One Piece on this. Okay, we're the creator of the series. We're the creator of the series.
Watch over it like its own baby, because it is its baby.
Yes, yes. They're watching this like a hawk. Now you take this next level, and you have Bandai getting involved in a North American production. Oh boy, they're going to make sure the script is done right like crazy. Because this is their
really
universe.
Hope so. Really hope so.
And if you're going to play in their universe, because if you're going to play in their universe, it's going to be their rules, and that's it. Period. Right? So, Vince says, and the Star Wars Backlash. Oh yeah, and the Star Wars Backlash was mainly just from the Western world. Asian countries didn't get the original movies until much later. That's right.
Yeah.
And the Asian market was more hooked on the prequels and had no connection to Luke or Wonder Woman Rey. That's right, exactly. Gundam, on the other hand, is international, and the backlash will be epic if they screw up. Yes, it will. Gundam is worldwide. It's a worldwide thing.
Yeah.
I mean, in the 90s and in the 2000s, I mean, it was on Toonami on Cartoon Network. You did not want to miss Gundam. Like say for people like Tom and I, when like back in the early 90s, when we were like bootlegging anime from people in St. John. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, getting them on video cassettes and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know, that's how we got Gundam. Yep. That's how we ended up getting Gundam. Watching it, just a few episodes, it's like, oh my sweet baby Jesus, this looks so awesome. You know, giant mecha.
It is gonna be interesting to see what deal they're gonna do, because again, we are living in a modern society, so it's really hard to say what's gonna happen.
Right.
Yep, that's right. So
even though Bandai is still part of it, we still have to be iffy and cautious about it, because we don't know what deals they will make. You know, suddenly they will have so much money that they have never had before. In a way,
That's
you know,
true.
so they get and some like, okay, you know, we can change a little bit here and there because
Do you
we're
think
getting paid.
Bandai would compromise on story?
Oh hell no!
We don't know.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
But I will always be cautious, no matter what, no matter what company it is. I always gonna be. Even if you have the original creator of something, you always have to be a little cautious about certain parts. Look what happened with Sandman, for example. You know, the original guy was kind of part of it, and he was like, it's always been woke, you know.
It's not something that you take lightly, you know, definitely. With Gundam, because then you will incur the wrath of Japan. And they will send their giant robots and kill us.
I'm not. I gotta here. Let me do this to American dollars, because it's 2.1 trillion. I don't know what that is in American. Give me a sec here. That's the worth of this company. So they're not poor by any means. They have pull.
No.
You know.
Oh yeah, they do.
Oh, no, they're not poor.
So while you're looking that up, okay. No, actually, you know what? I'm going to give you a second to find out how much that's worth in American. And like we said before, thanks to Vince Womack for reminding me, because, you know, hey, I got a brain thing going on. If you happen to like the show, then please transform that like button and roll out on subscribe. So greatly appreciate it if you happen to be new here. And
There, if somebody wants to read that really big number, that's what their net worth is.
Holy jumpins. 1,512,000,000. No, wait, that's oh my god. 1,512,393,000. No, that's
I think you're off. I think you're 1.5
No, I'm off.
trillion.
That's trillion.
1.5 trillion.
1 trillion.
That's what the worth is.
1.5 trillion.
Bandai is not a poor company, so
No.
I'm going to have faith in the power they have. They don't have to worry about money. So I think they're going to make sure it's done the right way.
I can see them.
They're a small country, you know?
If they screw that up, man, they are going to club Hollywood like a baby seal on hunting day.
I know, like I said, I've seen their figures constantly. I want to get them. I do want some of their figures. I got no space, but it's only Bandai. It's only because, like I said, if anybody tried to recopy them, nope, screw you, shut it down. So
Bandai versus Hollywood.
There it is.
Ooh.
There it is.
Somebody's getting burned to the ground and salted.
Bandai will not mess around. I think that's why I have faith in the fact that they're that protective, and I know that they're protective. I think they want this done right. So, because
Bandai, all I want is 1%. Just one. That's all. Only a measly 1%. Okay, so now we get into something bigger than Voltron, bigger than Gundams, bigger than giant robots. Yes. How could I possibly go any bigger? Well, I can.
This is crazy talk.
I know, because this was just announced from Variety. A new Godzilla movie from Godzilla -1 director has been greenlit by Toho today. This is brand new, spanking fresh news right now.
Hot off the
as
press.
we're talking. Hot off the press. And oh my God, if you have have you at least now seen Godzilla -1?
Yes, I have.
And
that's good.
Very good. Quite
very
enjoyed
good.
it.
Yes.
Very
watch
good.
it?
Quite enjoyed. Yep.
Did you watch it in color or in black and white?
Color.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
I love you. Good.
I mean, sure, there's a black and white version, but I want the color version too.
Yeah, I want the color. It was quite nice, and I enjoyed the ending to it. And it had that happy ending.
Yeah, exactly. It was such a good ending. It wrapped up. I was like, yes.
It's a really good movie. A really good sequel to Oppenheimer, you know?
Oh, God.
They're actually re-releasing it. They're going to bring it back. Did you hear? They're bringing it back to theaters, the black and white version again. So if you want to see the black and white, they're talking about bringing it back to theater. So
see, because Christmas time, my wife and I watched it, and oh my God, I have never. I mean, my wife and I, and even as a family, we've gone out to movies, and she's liked a few movies that we've gone out to, and she's liked a few and whatnot. But when we saw Godzilla -1, I mean, she was like, "Wow, this was such a good movie,"
Oh
yeah. But now we're getting another one, so I'm liking this.
I was so happy.
Cool.
And from the -1 director on top of that. So Godzilla is stomping its way back to the big screen. I cannot wait. I love this. So a new Godzilla movie from the director of last year's Oscar-winning Japanese film Godzilla -1 has been officially greenlit. Toho, the Japanese entertainment country. The Japanese. That's how excited I am. Toho, the Japanese entertainment company and creator of Godzilla, made the announcement on Friday, which is today, on a Frantic Friday. Considering the name that I named this show, that's why I can't talk right now, because I'm so excited. So, Takahashi Yamazaki, who wrote and directed the surprise hit Godzilla -1, will return for a new film. He's once again handling the special effects after winning the Academy Award for Best Visual Effects in 2023. Good. He deserves it.
Yeah, he deserved it so good. Well, too, man.
Oh, man.
Yep.
It was,
Yep.
going, when that atomic fire breath just flashed on the big screen, I'm like, yes. That's
so well done.
And they use the classic movie sounds too. Like, I was like, so classic.
I know.
Love it.
See that, Pop. Don't you wish you saw this in theaters now Now that you've seen Godzilla -1.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
It's meant to experience at a big screen, you know.
Oh yeah,
you have to.
So good.
That's why I was telling you, man. That's
Yeah.
why we were telling you. You have to see this before it's too late.
Well, they might re-release it again in color. They're black and white.
Well, yeah, they might be re-releasing it. I mean, if they do, I mean, they've got to jazz it up for the sequel, so they'll probably do a re-release.
Yep. And DJ Play Nice, you got to get going. Hey, man, not a problem. You take care and you have a good weekend. And you know what? Yeah, hopefully, I hope you hit the like button and spread the show around. So because it really helps out these fine gentlemen right here. So we'll catch you later, dude. So and yeah, you be safe. Y'all be safe. Have fun. Carry your guns and rock. Yeah, brother. Gonna be doing that right away.
Can't really do that in Canada, which sucks. I wish you could, but you can't.
You almost can in Alberta.
Not in New Brunswick.
So Godzilla. So Godzilla -1 was Toho's. I miss doing that. So Godzilla -1 was Toho's 33rd Godzilla movie and the 37th to include the famous monster. The Japanese film is unrelated to Hollywood's recent portrayals of Godzilla in Warner Brothers and Legendary's Monsterverse. Thank you, which includes King Kong. Not that I have a problem with that. You know, they were pretty good, but I mean, come on. This is Toho and Godzilla, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love them. Don't get me wrong, but it's not as good as that.
Yeah.
-1 is if for us who followed the classics, it's like
exactly. So set in Japan after World War II, Godzilla -1 starred you know, a bunch of Japanese names that I can't pronounce because if I do, I'll probably have to commit harikari. A former kamikaze pilot who survives an almost fatal encounter with Godzilla and suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. When the massive beast appears, years later, a group of soldiers and veterans must band together to defeat the monster before it can destroy Japan, or at least Tokyo. So it's unclear if the new movie is a direct sequel to Godzilla -1. However, the film did end up on a cliffhanger for the rampaging lizard. After Godzilla is defeated, it's revealed that a piece of the monster's flesh is regenerating in the bottom of the ocean. There's also an issue of Shikishima's girlfriend, who survived a run-in with Godzilla, but is left with a mysterious black marking on her neck. What could that mean?
Oh.
We don't know. Did you miss that?
I missed that, but okay.
I
didn't even notice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I like about it too. There was a good human story mixed in with it, but it didn't overshadow.
Yeah,
it was
there was a nice balance. It was a
yes.
great example of quality storytelling.
Yes,
dare I say, proper character development and growth.
Yes,
yeah.
You care about everything going on. It's like wow.
So Godzilla -1 was lauded for its special effects and practical effects as well. So I mean, dude in a suit most of the time. So that was pretty cool. And portraying the monster and its rapid destruction on low budget of around $15 million.
Wow.
Yes. It went on to make 116 million worldwide. I'm thinking probably a little bit more than that, and became the highest grossing Japanese Godzilla film ever. I'm
probably
sure
made more with DVD, Blu-ray sales and stuff. Probably not including that.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
because I'm gonna actually look that up on the numbers. But yeah, so we got another Godzilla movie.
Very cool.
Ooh, and a sequel. I'm loving this. So let me look up the numbers here because
we said, Vince, you said there's only one Kong versus Godzilla. I'm going to say I actually liked Kong and the Godzilla ones. I did like them. They look cool. They're fun.
Yeah, they were
fun.
Yeah, they
I mean,
were. They were
like the point where King Kong looked up through the giant hole in the earth and saw Godzilla on the surface. Like they could actually see each other that great a distance.
Yes, exactly. 50 million in Hollywood is just for catering. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember I was
worldwide gross. Okay, I'm gonna show this to everybody. Okay, because the article said, how much did it say made worldwide? 116.
Like 116 million. That was, I think, theaters maybe.
Yeah,
So,
116.
Yeah.
115.
Let's see the numbers. The numbers say a little bit differently.
Quite a return on their investment.
Yeah, 104 is what they're saying on the numbers. So 104 million 355 741,000. So
now, do you add the domestic gross and the worldwide gross, or does the worldwide include the domestic?
As far as I know, it includes the domestic.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, if I
and is that's gross? Notice it says it's gross though. That minus the 15 mil that it cost to make.
Yeah.
So maybe that's including that. So that's actually minusing. I'm guessing maybe you're roughly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hey, Hollywood, just take a lesson in budgeting.
Exactly. Because domestic, 56 over 56
is.
million, and international 47. So you know what? For being on a budget of only 15 million, that's pretty damn good.
They nailed it. They nailed it.
They did.
They knocked it right out of the park.
It was so good. It's so good. But yeah, so that's a new Godzilla movie. A Japanese Godzilla movie, which I want, and I want it now.
Yeah, I want that too. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I want things to be good. I want things to be good again. Give us good Voltron, good Gundam, good this, good that, the other things. Like, no more superheroes. I think that has run its course.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we're entering probably entering the age of, Titanic things, Titan things, giant robots, giant monsters,
big monsters, big robots.
Exactly. Now they're definitely going to have to go big or go home.
Literally.
Go home. Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
But seeing how it's a Friday and we'd like to end things off with a bit of a laugh, and hey, this show is no different. Usually we have a cartoon at the end of the show. So Disney, you can suck my taint. Enjoy.
Bleh. What's happening, hot stuff?
And there you go. That's exactly what Vince Womack said. Yeah, finally a true Falcon representation.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
that's what I was going to think.
And all's well that ends well.
That's right. Hey, Penny, how's it going? Nice to see you. Man, see, that's probably a good rendition of what's going to happen in Captain America 4. So pure and utter ridiculousness.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah. You mean Captain Falcon?
Captain Falcon. That's right. So
when's that even coming out again? When is that date? Is that this year or next year?
Was it February 14th? I believe it is.
I don't know. I've completely lost interest in them, so I don't keep track of them anymore.
Yeah, I don't remember when it's out. So.
Yeah,
and nor do I care.
Yeah,
so
Marvel. Yeah,
because we talked about giant robots and Godzilla. So and Lego.
That's what matters. That's what's matters.
You know what made me mad about the Venom one though? I enjoyed it because I've seen them all in theaters. They hinted at him going to New York, and I'm like, okay, they're going to show Spidey. No, you bastards, you didn't do that.
Yeah.
They hinted. So you, let's go to New York. Oh, Spidey. No, Spidey.
You mean Marvel subverted your expectations? Oh my God.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be good.
Yeah. That's impossible for them to do.
Yeah.
My God. Well, before we go, we do the obligatory, shelling. So, Tom.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back, everybody. I am back from Insano Land. What am I doing? Actually, next week I'm going to be away because I'm going to Fredericton to a film festival. I'm going to be doing photography for a film festival.
Oh, very cool.
And so it's nice. I'm staying at someone's house and just get away out of town for about 4 or 5 days. It'll be nice. And I'm actually getting a laptop out of this for a project I'm doing next year from this friend as well. They run the thing.
Nice.
So this is like a $1,600 laptop. It's like a tough book. I'm like, sweet. So I can now edit 4K. So yes, finally, I can do 4K editing. So this will get my start of my career getting going. I get a new camera eventually, hopefully. But yeah, things are going up. I'm pushing. I've got my calendar selling. I got another order here soon. So I'm just plugging and keeping on going. And I'm going to say this right now. Look after yourselves, everybody. Mental health can really break you down. This month especially, it is mental health for men and whatever. I think anyway, I don't know, November, whatever it's supposed to be, but my mental health broke down, but I needed time, took it to myself. I figured stuff out, still working on it, but hey, we gotta look after ourselves.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
exactly.
Very good.
Yeah, I missed you, man.
I missed you guys too.
I missed you.
That's why I've been checking in on you. Yeah.
I appreciate that too. You have been so.
Yeah.
And Pop Culture Republic.
Oh yes. Well, I'm slowly making a comeback, I guess, after 2 months, taking some time off, deal with some family stuff.
Maximum effort.
Yeah. Things move on, things happen, and just have to pick up and move on. Eventually I'll get back into my regular schedule. I've been toying with the idea of either rebranding my channel or making a completely new channel. I don't know what I'll do with that yet. It's just things happen in real life and it takes the wind out of your sails.
Yes. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
No, I feel you there. And by the way, Pop, Silo Season 2 is coming out on November 15th. I know you enjoyed it.
Oh, cool.
So next month. Well, this month.
Forward to that.
Yeah, so am I. So yeah, it'll be out this month. So yay.
Very cool.
I heard that's actually a pretty decent series.
It is. It's sort of like... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, one of the few good shows on Apple Plus.
Yeah, it's sort of like a Fallout-esque type thing because you're still in a vault. You're hidden away from the outside world because it's supposedly, it's really kind of that feel. And I really enjoyed it. It's just a good storytelling, good pace. Very good series.
Okay. I will definitely have to put that on my docket. So.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Silo.
Really good.
Yeah. Anything else going on?
Oh, no. Just like I said, looking forward to getting back in my regular schedule, Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and then Saturday afternoons for my comic book live streams. Toying with the idea of doing some live streams next Monday and Tuesday leading up to the debacle that will be next Tuesday.
Oh, that's this coming Tuesday, isn't it?
Here in the States, for those of you who are not in the country, that we have something big going on next Tuesday, and
just a little bit.
Yeah, craziness. I have absolutely no idea what to expect next Tuesday.
Right? Oh boy!
Actually, I think
what happens happens.
Steve's broadcasting that whole day, is he not? Actually. I think Steve's going to be.
He might very well be. I might be doing something myself because those of us who kind of keep up with politics, keep up with it, and I've been keeping my YouTube channel relatively free of politics because I don't want to become like another Alex Jones or Rush Limbaugh type.
Frogs, gay.
Yes. Black helicopters flying all over.
Yeah.
Oh man. And Jason Fox of 540 Studios.
Other than YouTube has pissed me off the whole day because I couldn't type in the chat. So I've been really pissed off. I did see I'm not the only one with the problem, so it's not because I'm using a VPN or other stuff. I've gone through it all when I went offline. That's why I restarted my PC and every little single thing I could do. Nothing to do with me. But it looks like looks like YouTube is having a mental stroke again or whatever the hell they're doing. But other than that, of course, you can find me on 540 Studio. I'm a little sick right now, but I'm a lot better than I was a couple days ago. So of course I will see tomorrow if we will do a Skullcast or not. We will take it as it comes, at least. But of course this week I am gonna be with Pacific 414 and the guys and watch the election. Nice. It's gonna be a lot of fun and interesting, and I'm a Donald Trump guy, so I hope for Donald Trump. Let's hope that he wins. If not, it's rigged. I didn't say that, but
no comment.
No comment.
Oh goodness.
But so I'm gonna be there, and of course it's gonna hopefully get back to the Skullcast in the weekend on Wednesdays too. Prismatics is doing a lot better, so hopefully he will get time to join at some point. And of course Thursdays, always it's the Beyond show where we talk about, of course, a lot of pop culture news and what's going on and stuff like that. And I'm working on a lot of other stuff too. I am also working on the comic that we mentioned last time. I'm working on something.
Nice.
And when I'm done, I'm done. Of course, it's going to take a long time before it's done because I'm a perfectionist and I want it to be as good as possible. And just working on a lot of other bunch of stuff. And I do want to recommend a movie that I watched this week. The Shadow Strays, Indonesian action movie. Really good action movie. It's R-rated. And again, the mostly all Asian movies with they always have good female characters. Not anything woke and shit like that. Just pure good characters. And what I like about that character too, she's not all powerful. She actually, when she fights, she gets beaten too. She has to use more skills than strength when she fights men. She has to understand how to. Yeah, she has to use more speed and technique when she fights men. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But it's a really good Indonesian action martial art movie. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It's a really solid movie. Highly recommend it.
Sweet. Definitely have to check that out. And also, before we go, just want to make sure that all of you people in the description, if you're looking for something fun to read, then you might want to check out Flip City Magazine. And if you go ahead and use that discount code of CRC, then you get 10% off for an entire year's subscription. And at this point in time, who doesn't want to save money, considering how I'm not going to get political, but I'm just going to say certain bad people in certain bad places are making things more expensive. So there you go. That's all I can say about that.
Exactly.
That's right. Right. So, and also on top of that, because I still have to finish this off. Yes. Well, then you have on top of that, if you want to pick up a good book, then you might want to also check out The Sword of Eden. So, seeing how 2 books are out right now, he's currently working on his 3rd. And yeah, wow. And the story of Al Nickerson definitely gets more and more interesting. And hopefully I will have more on that, considering what he was going through over the past couple of weeks. It's very telling. So if you want,
okay, is that okay?
Oh well, no, he's okay.
Okay.
Let's just say he was trying to go for a grant, and they kind of denied him because being a Christian himself, he does not support the LGBTQ community as it is. And on top of that, one bookstore owner did a little bit of digging and reported back to these people that give out these artsy fartsy grants that he's a Trumpster. So because of that, they flat out denied him his grant.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. So
come
on, dude. Yeah, and more along the lines of, well, I can't see how you went to such a prestigious school like the Will Eisner School of Art and you turned out like this. And it's like, are you serious? So if you guys can, links are in the description. Links are also in the chat. If you want to go ahead, then check out Al Nickerson's books, Sword of Eden. So book 1 and 2
our
are
fellow
out.
friends.
Exactly. And if you want, get the limited edition 2024 Trump cover because, hey, you never know, right? Coming up in a few days there. Some huge George man might win the election, and then it'll be just totally phenomenal if you end up just, maybe getting decided by Al, be kind of a special collector's thing at this point. You never know what might happen.
You know what's weird, though? This election, I know less about anything than ever. We really don't know who's going to win. This is the one that's most up in the air than any other year. It's like, what's going on?
I'm going to call it. I'm going to say Trump.
It is Trump. Easy said. Yeah. I am proud to be garbage. I just want to say I'm proud to be a garbage person.
Yes.
It's a pride. It's fun, and I'm really happy with it. So thank you, Biden, for calling us that. I'm proud of it. I always knew I was. So thank you.
That's cool to hear from somebody that's not in the country. A couple, 2 or 3 guys that are not in the country, because I have no idea myself.
Exactly.
I mean, you hope for one way, then you expect something else to happen like it did 4 years ago.
Exactly.
And before we head out, let me just say something on your behalf there, good sir. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this channel as well. This man works hard to bring this show to you people. The news that not many people talk about. He talks about the lesser known news and many other things as such. So give this channel a like and sub, and don't forget to share it with people you know as well.
Support the handsome man.
Yep.
I know.
Camel toes are good if done right. Anyway.
That's right. So guys, you know what? All of you guys out there and gals, have a great weekend. I also want to say, yet again, I also want to say to Wendy, again, thank you very much for that super chat.
Yeah.
Of
hope things are going well.
I hope they were stabilizing, so.
That's right. And we're hoping that the surgery goes well, that you guys are still listening in. And, hey, we enjoy your company. And you know what? And again, for that super chat, I just want to say again this thing.
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing.
So, you will through.
Hopefully, you
Love
will
you.
have people.
Exactly. That's right.
Ling,
So,
ling.
I know I'm gonna have to find that ringtone. I'm gonna so add that on my phone. I'm gonna offend so many people, especially when I go to Chinatown in Calgary. Yeah, I'm gonna make that happen. So
I'm gonna go to a Chinese restaurant.
Yes. Make sure you record it for me. So, and don't end up in the cream of Sun Young Guy soup. So that's it for the show, everyone. All of you have a good weekend. And remember,
be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!
Still on.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good day, everybody.
Bye.
Good